Hello everyone, hope the sound is good. For tonight's video, taking it almost 3 in the morning on a hot, muggy June day in Minnesota in the summer of 2021. I thought that YouTube needed a video on Stag Pulleys. And so, that's what they're called on a lot of the lawnmower forums that I go on. They call them Stag Pulleys. I don't know if engineers at Toro and MTD and all of them call them Stag Pulleys, but that's the phrase I read on mytractorforum.com and Facebook lawnmower forums. Right in the middle of the picture in the table, I just got some plywood here. These are Stag Pulleys. It's a pulley that goes on the crankshaft of the engine of a riding mower. It could be a front engine riding mower, it could be a rear, maybe even a rear engine riding mower. This goes right onto the crankshaft. A large majority of riding mowers with a vertical shaft engine have a 1-inch diameter shaft. So that's that will have probably just over a hair over 1 inch. And since most riding mower engines spin at 3,600 RPM at full throttle. Typically, the upper pulley will be about half the size of the lower pulley. The upper pulley goes to the transmission, where the transmission transaxle. Whether it's a manual transmission, say for example like an 820 6-speed transmission, which is popular for people who build pulling tractors, or well, there's just a huge variety of transaxles on riding mowers. A hydrostatic drive transaxle with also, most of them have a belt going to them. As like on this one, you can see it's a nice deep groove. They build in a nice deep groove for okay, so this goes to the mower deck. Nice deep groove. The mower deck can move up and down as you go over terrain, and with a nice deep groove, it's easier to keep the belts on with the pulley of the mower deck going up and down. But over the years, I've taken apart a lot of riding mowers. I'm not really doing much of that now. It was something I just did, I did for fun and really didn't make much money doing it. But as you can see, there is a lot of variety of designs of Stag Pulleys. Tall one, a little bit shorter one. Some of them have a stub sticking out the top. Others don't. I think these three right here are identical. I do not remember which mower any of these Stag Pulleys came off of. There's even this stubby one, very, very short. The upper pulley is narrower than the lower pulley, and I don't remember what mower I took it off of, but sometimes these come right off. Other times they're stuck on the engine PTO shaft. I have a back behind here, I have a Toro 265-6 tractor. I took the transaxle out of it back in, I think, April or May. Sold the transaxle to a guy in California on eBay, but that one has an electric PTO. You know, this is an electric PTO out of a Toro 260 series tractor. Let me walk around. It was a bear to get it off, and right here I bent the pulley. I bent the pulley putting a vice grip on it, trying to get it, hold the crankshaft from turning while I get the bolt out of the bottom, because the engine PTO shaft would be coming in here, and the end of a PTO shaft will have a fine thread bolt in it. And but the one in back behind the door here, the PTO is stuck to the shaft and the engine, and I haven't sprayed WD-40 on it or anything, but it doesn't want to come off. Some of the Toro 260 series tractors have a single pulley electric PTO. But for those of you that are newbies, I've never heard anybody call one of these a stag pulley. This is an electric PTO. So there's wires here, and you flip a switch on the tractor to turn on the PTO, and magnets in here engage this part to turn the mower deck. Run the mower deck or even a tiller. But so here's another electric PTO. This one came off of a white MTD four-wheel steer tractor that I sold the engine off of in the last month. On that one, I took the bolt out of the end of the crankshaft, and this thing just came right off, just like nothing. Just like nothing. You never know whether it's going to get stuck to the PTO shaft or not, unless you've been riding mowers for years. This is a double pulley that was on the rear of a MTD riding mower deck. The newer MTD tractors, this one spins. I don't know that you would really call this a stag pulley. I don't know, maybe you could, but this one has bearings on it. But this one sat on the back of the mower deck just like this, so a belt would come off of the engine PTO or stag pulley back to here, and then this would run the belt. It runs to the spindles to turn the blades. But this right here, well, I'll explain what a few years ago I had this idea to this is a box pulley. Toro calls this a box pulley for a Toro 5XI tractor. I had this idea. I wanted to have two pulleys right here connected to each other, and then I would just cut a notch in the front so a belt could come forward so I could power a blower. Well, first I bought one of these on eBay. This is for a Plymouth, old Dodge, but the pulleys are too thin. That's for a 1/2-inch belt. In the last month I bought this one thinking it was bigger. Paid $40 for it. Nope, not big enough. So anyway, I kind of got off track. But so these are electric clutches here. These are stag pulleys, here and here and here. These do not have any bearings in them. This is an idler pulley. This has a bearing in it. There's the Dodge idler pulley. It has a bearing in it. And You know, and this one's the MTD mower deck. Yeah, Stag pulley. That's got 2 bearings in it. Got to replace the bearings in it in that one. But yeah, there's some people like build mud mowers. You know, you'll find forums on Facebook and other places where people build mud mowers. And you know, they might take whatever tractor that they want to make go faster. You know, say if it has a Stag pulley like this with a small pulley, well, they find a Stag pulley off of another tractor with a larger pulley on top, so to increase the belt speed, going back to the transmission. Well, you never know, maybe they'll even take their Stag pulley and turn it upside down. So, you know, go from small pulley to the large one, but they still got to figure out a way to keep this from spinning, because you know, engine crankshafts have a keyway. This right here is an indentation for a keyway. See that right there, that little notch? 1-inch shaft, 1-inch PTO shaft on a vertical shaft engine. It's usually going to have a 1/4-inch keyway. So there's that little notch right there. We'll meet up with a little notch on the crankshaft of the engine. So so that's a little tutorial for Stag pulleys. As you can see, yep, there's quite a variety. I've sold a few of these over the years, but I want to build a wing mower, so I've been keeping these ones that I have here. Trying to think of what else. Darn, I had another thought going in my mind, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, quite a variety of sizes, lengths, pulley sizes. But yeah, a Stag pulley does not have a bearing in it. I would be interested to know if anybody has ever seen a Stag pulley that has 3 pulleys on it. Not just 2, but 3. But Stag pulleys are typically go on a cheaper tractor, your box store tractors, your MTDs, Murrays. Well, Murray went out of business in 2005, and then Briggs and Stratton got the rights to Murray because Murray owed Briggs and Stratton like $300 million or so. Well, now there's MTD made riding mowers with Murray names on. Well, Briggs and Stratton owns MTD, but oh, I forgot. I remember now. Basically, when a riding mower has a Stag pulley on it, instead of using, you know, electrical charge and magnets to get this part to spin along with the same speed as this, well, there will always be an arm. There will be an arm holding this thing from turning. But anyway, on a tractor with a Stag pulley like this, the tractor will have some kind of you know, idler pulley on it somewhere, where there's a lever up on the dash of the tractor where, you know, if you don't want the transmission engaged, you let the lever out and it releases tension on the pulley. When you want to put it in first gear or whatever, you move that lever, it tightens up the belt. The belt starts to get power from the pulley. Same kind of concept with a mower deck. You know, another set of pulley tightens the belt and the mower starts spinning along with the engine. Anyway, I'm sure I won't get any awards for this video either, but I just thought YouTube needed a video on Stag Pulleys. I did a quick look yesterday and didn't find any like this, but who knows, maybe there's 50 other guys with the same kind of video out there. But anyway, well, I guess that's about all I can think of. We're getting close to, what, about 15 minutes? Yep, 15 and a half minutes. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm hoping to reach over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of viewing per year rate so that I can monetize this channel. And I'm working at making better content for the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.